Dynasty Court General Renzo Subido saved the day for his team as he led the Tigers 10-0 in that endgame run. That allowed them to get past the UP Fighting Maroons on Wednesday. Subido is among the UAAP's top performers when it comes to crunch time. Let's ask our guest analysts, former UAAP stars Vince Tolentino and Mikey Reyes, who they think are the best clutch players in the league today. After that game versus UP yesterday, you, Vince, chose Renzo Subido as one of your top clutch players. Can we go through that game and that big game winner for him?
For me, well, Renzo, he's a veteran point guard. He's been in the league for a while. Yesterday he just proved it to us, making two crucial plays down the stretch. I think hitting Paraiso for a three, and then in that last possession, I think they're up by 1 point, and he just milked the clock and then elevated and hit a tough shot over the UP defenders. So, that's what he proved it yesterday, that he was clutch. So it was
less than 1 minute to go in that shot clock, and he went up for that three-point shot. A lot of people were surprised, if I may say, even himself in the interviews.
Yeah, I think for him, he's worked on it, and he's put in the time. I've played with him before, so I know he's put in the time. So once the moment was there, he was ready to shoot, and he took the risk. So yeah, it was clutch. I was clutch.
For you, Mikey, you chose Andrei Caracut. What is it about this DLSU player that you think makes him clutch material?
Well, I don't know why we started with Renzo Subido. I don't like that topic right now. But with Andrei Caracut, we all know Andrei as obviously the veteran, the team captain of LaSalle right now, and just the composure that he has. Even from when he was a rookie, that's his demeanor. He stays stoic. He really doesn't mind the biggest moments of the games. And in that game against Adamson, he showed us it back-to-back three-pointers when Adamson was starting to threaten them in trying to come back in that game. And I think the misconception also with clutch is iniisip natin laging end of the game. No, it's like in the second quarter, you're down by 6 and it's an important possession. You gotta give the ball to someone who can actually create a shot. And I believe Andrei Caracut for LaSalle, just because of how confident and composed he is that guy for the Green Archers.
I agree with what you said. It's not just about the game winners. It's about the timing. Sometimes you can be that catalyst to change the momentum of the game. And that's a big break for the team as well. And Vince, you chose Thirdy Ravena, fellow Ateneo Blue Eagle as yourself, and fellow teammate. And Thirdy hasn't shot any game winners or clutch, like the common misconception, like what Mikey said. But you chose him all more.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, clutch is defined as making the big plays. And for Thirdy, when the game is maybe not necessarily on the line, but plays before that, making sure that it doesn't get to that point, he'll make it. He'll get the big rebound, he'll get the defensive stop, or again, he can create a shot or take it himself. So with Thirdy, it's about making the right play, making the decision, and Coach Tab has primed him for the situation. So, at the end of the day, I would give the ball to him.
Also because Ateneo doesn't reach that point.
Yeah, exactly.
They haven't
been pushed, so he hasn't been tested yet. But eventually, when the time comes, I think he'll perform. So, Thirdy Ravena.
Still undefeated, so I'm sure that you are proud for your alma mater.
I hope they can get that undefeated record. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. It's still midway through the season.
Yes,
a lot of things yet to happen. Mikey, another choice for you is Ray Suerte. He's a one-and-done player for UE. He wants to leave a legacy. What do you think, being one of the veterans in the team, how does he show that really clutch material na pwede mo talaga siyang puntahan pag kailangan ng team?
Well, we call this guy a rookie veteran, like what you said, one-and-done player, and I think it also comes from the confidence from himself and also from his coaches. Coach Lawrence Johnson, Coach Bongtan really gives him everything he needs to be able to operate on the floor, and he made that back-to-back hits, three-pointers against LaSalle, even though Melesha hit a three-pointer in between that. And he was just ready for the moment. And even though he's new under the bright lights of the UAAP, he's been playing since he was a kid. So he puts all of the hype aside and just really focuses on the game at hand. And I think with Ray Suerte also, which is big for any clutch player, any player that you can fall back to, is you can create your own shot. So you can give him the basketball, and he's going to do something with it, and you can trust that he's going to make the right decision.
This Cebuano MVP, I'm sure, has a lot more to show. He wants to leave a mark in the UAAP, playing just 1 year. Mahirap yun, maraming pressure, but all eyes on him, man. A lot more to consider for him. And the one player that you guys chose together that I want to tackle at the end is, of course, from UP, Juan Gomez de Liaño. Let's start with you, Vince. What do you think about this player?
Yeah, I think we both agreed that his confidence, his self-confidence to make the big shots is tremendous. And as we saw in the LaSalle game, he got this steal, pulling up for 3, only down 2.
That's where he really stood out. Talagang napawaw lahat ng UAAP fans.
It was just a clutch shot, and I think it was like a 4-on-2 break too. So, he just
those are the kinds of shots. Oh, good shot!
Exactly. It's technically a bad shot, but when you make it, you're the hero. So he hit that shot, and
he definitely was the hero in that game.
And with Juan, even though he's been struggling all season long, obviously he was a mythical 5 member last year. He broke out in the UAAP and he showed everyone what he can do. And right now, everyone's just waiting for that old Juan Gomez de Liaño to come out. But what's scary with Juan is, for a lack of a better term, talagang walang hiya tong batang to. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm 1 of 9, 1 of 7, I'm going to take that next shot. He's going to actually believe that it's going to go in. And if he's such a big believer of himself, then slowly all of us will be believers of him. And with that shot with LaSalle, with the game winding down, and it was a big steal too.
He redeemed himself.
Yeah, it was a big
game.
defensive play. And even though he was struggling all season long, he opted to take a 3-pointer when Kobe Paras was wide open right there.
At the end of the day, you will be remembered for that game winner against the South. 7.8 seconds to go.
I'm a believer.
So this is a question that I want to ask former UAAP stars, Vince, Mikey. Have you guys shot a game winner in your basketball career?
For me, no, I've never. I'll leave that to Thirdy Ravena or the other players. But no, unfortunately, I haven't. So
I've taken obviously those free throws.
So you've come close. You felt the pressure.
I felt the pressure.
The team was on your shoulders. What was going through your head at that time?
Mine, for me, it was scarier because it was on the free throw line, and like it was like unlike if it was on a regular play. But you feel that pressure, especially with those winning moments. And it's tough. That's why when these guys make those shots,
that's what makes
they make it look so easy. But honestly, when you're a basketball player, how much pressure is on your shoulders. So these guys right here have been proving themselves here in season 82.
Definitely not easy to be one of your go-to and clutch players, but I'm sure we'll see a lot more in the season 82 of the men's basketball. Still ahead, the chances of the Philippine women's volleyball team to win a medal in the 30th Southeast Asian Games just got better. We'll tackle that after the break.